Hello everybody, welcome to Project Not So Slow. Today we have our W124 300D that we've been doing a lot of testing on. Previous video we tested the 0 to 60 with a stock injection pump and then a 7.5 injection pump. But we had some problems in the end with boost. Not a lot of boost, plus we think the exhaust was actually kind of clogged, so we were only getting 12 pounds of boost. This time we're putting on a HY35 to make this thing fly. We've never tested an HY35 before. Really interested in how the really small exhaust housing will work with this situation. We've done HX35s, HX40s, but never an HY35. So the completely stock car with a stock injection pump did 0 to 60 in 10.7 seconds. With the built injection pump, it did 8.2 seconds. Now we're really wondering what it will do with the next modification, a larger turbo. So let's slap on a bigger turbo and see what this thing can do.
So this time we decided to try to fix the radiator. And Daniel just wasted a whole bunch of JB weld.
Oh, it turns out I didn't fix it.
They didn't fix it?
I pressed on the radiator hose on top and I saw water bubbling out still. I was like, dang it.
So we're gonna use the original 190 radiator. Just gotta modify those fans real quick. And I'm gonna start working on removing the stock turbo. Put on the HY35 so we can do some testing. Alright, stock 603 manifold, American style manifold off. Here's like the 140 Euro style manifold. So it's a nice little lug manifold with a T3. It's ready to go. So we're trying to fit the W140 manifold. The line to the heater core, it's all like special. But it was completely in the way of the manifold, so now we're modifying it. Chopped it up a little bit. It's gonna work perfect. Just boom. Instead of having this whole loop over here that's in the way of our manifold, you're gonna go straight right here. Building right now this little mount
Support. So it doesn't shoot out.
Yeah, so it doesn't shoot out once there's pressure.
Yeah. I mean, fun fact, the reason why we don't have a fan here is because last video, it flew off and we didn't even know.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's crazy. I wonder why we didn't realize it either.
We were just not paying attention. We were paying attention to the water pouring out. And then yesterday when I was trying to glue that other radiator, I was like, wow, there's so much space working here. I'm so surprised. And then I realized there's no fan. And I was like, shoot. Checked the video and saw that when we were refilling it, the fan was already gone. But after the time that I was like, oh, shoot, something blew up.
Yeah, it just flew away on the road.
Yeah. So I guess that's what happened. It launched it out. Maybe it launched it out and then hit the radiator.
I think that's where it made the additional holes.
Yeah. Well, the more you know.
I actually threw some paint on it.
That looks way too nice for this car.
It's for the grams.
For the grams.
Boom, bam.
Look at that, brand new.
Brand new
And
parts.
then just screws right in.
Fresh off the factory floor.
Are we the factory?
Yeah.
Okay. Turn that down. The exhaust manifold on and slap on the HY35.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's slap on the exhaust manifold.
Now everything should fit. Oh, yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Is the turbo going to fit there?
Well, of course it will. I think. Well, the housing might hit this.
How did I have it earlier?
We never had it on the one of the 24. On the
Oh.
140, it's a different car.
But I mean, it's similar.
It's similar, but no, it'll fit. We'll make it fit.
Okay.
Perfect fit.
Perfect fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see how the compressor wheel fits.
Compressor housing.
For housing. Oof. Oh, man.
Clearance. Dude, that's perfect.
Look at that. Straight into it.
Yeah.
It's slightly off to the side,
Oh, it is slightly more back.
but
How did you deal with that problem before?
the
The coupler
The
took
coupler
care of
was
it.
bendy.
So for now, no intercooler because ain't nobody got time for that.
That's
That's gonna be the next upgrade at the same time as an actual intercooler.
Next upgrade will be a H1C and an intercooler.
Well, we'll try it out. What if you
Yeah.
like this one more?
Yeah, I'm interested because the exhaust housing is very tiny. I'm really interested to see how fast it spools.
We have a H1C and we have a HX40 also to try.
Yeah. So this would be interesting.
Yes. Anyways, so what else we got here? Oh, we got the exhaust. This is Daniel's exhaust hood stack from the 140.
That was like my first time welding.
How old were you? 16?
Something like that. No, 17.
17?
3 years ago.
So yesterday? I'm just kidding. No, we're not gonna do a head stack. We're gonna go the opposite way.
We're gonna be boring.
Just don't have time. So we'll just boom, put the exhaust down for now. I'll leave it no exhaust. Just
I'll see
straight to the back. No, down is gonna be better, I think. Well, if we find the clamp.
It'll just be louder in the car, and that's really it. Smoke is still gonna go everywhere. So, but for now, we know the turbo fits perfectly. So we got the turbo ready to go on. Boost coupler shoved in all the way, so it's not interfering. This is also installed all the way. RTV filled with RTV silicone sealant, so it stays there. Copper gasket on the turbo, on the gasket, and there before. Oil drain made. Let's slap it on and start finishing up connecting everything. Alrighty, turbo is done. Blow by set to blow straight in there, so it's keeps it nice and lubricated. Coupler looks a bit sketch, but it should work. It should work. I guarantee that I think it works. So anyway, so let's start it for the first time. As we assumed, it runs. We have to block off the old EGR hole, and after that we're ready to test. So let's go on over to Dennis's house and get that EGR hole blocked off and ready to rip.
Why does it sound NA?
Isn't it basically NA? This thing sounds like straight up American Dream.
It looks pretty funny. It's smoking out of the head. Okay, how's the radiator?
Oh, it's actually not heating up at all. It's staying at running temperature. When you stop, it slightly warms up, but then once you start driving, it just stays right
here. Open the hood. It shows what you got.
Oh. And they power right there.
Oh, nice and warm.
Yeah. The long that air actually goes through there. We'll toss the down pipe on, and then we'll toss a little EGR block-off plate, and we're good to go.
Sweet.
Alrighty. So, got our little EGR plate block off. Dennis is about to weld it up. Good thing I did all those revs because now it's nice and hot.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we would have had to heat up the cast.
I think it's welded shut. No more EGR.
No more EGR.
Fix this car.
And now it doesn't sound like a trashy American V8.
Yeah, fire it up.
Fire her up.
All right, so decided to take it on the road and make sure it spools. I think it spools.
I think boost coupler, because that third gear pull, it felt way more sluggish than the first and second.
Dude, that was 40 psi.
That was 40 psi. Dude, it's hold on, yeah, it's definitely. I think boost coupler came off. I'll check that out. But this thing's much faster.
Obviously, it's a much bigger turbo.
Alrighty, we are here again at our private testing grounds, unloading the car. If you see some cars here, they are actors, paid actors, to make it seem like a public road, but it's not. It's a private road. Anyway, we are unloading the car, and then we'll just do a rip. Let's go.
You could definitely tell when the turbo spooled.
Roasted the tires. Shoot, dude. I think I need to shift it myself because it shifted into second gear way too fast. But man, that roasted the tires. Still went to 0 to 60 faster. What? Okay, running good. Okay, let's pop a UE. Try to do it again, but try to make it spin less. All right, this time with slight boost.
That's a totally different car, just two little things. Oh my goodness. Savage. Significantly less smoke with the bigger turbo. Significantly less smoke. And still no intercooler, but already significantly less smoke. Sick. So what you thinking, brother?
It's pretty fast. Except for I need to shift it myself.
Oh really?
It shoots too early now.
Oh really?
But it spins like most of the time, but still does 2 seconds faster.
No way.
6. 0 to 60 in 6. I think it was 6.6.
So if it would actually hit, you want to deflate?
I think yeah. Let it cool off a little bit, deflate, and driver stop inside the camera so we can shift.
Alrighty, that's good. Look at that. The boost pushing out your system, bro. It's not working.
Yeah, I honestly didn't expect it to hold too much, especially going over the footage. It was doing 50 psi. There's no wastegate. The wastegate is welded, so 50 psi.
But there is a big old crack through the housing.
Oh yeah. There's a big old crack in the exhaust housing, so technically it's slight wastegate, but 50 psi is a lot for a completely stock engine. And absolutely nothing.
That's what 50 psi is a lot for HY35.
Shoot, dude. All right,
That's crazy.
I think we might try to do one more thing with it, but that's a recipe for disaster. Completely stock engine, blow by spitting like crazy, and then spinning 50 psi out of a turbo design.
I'm so surprised the head gasket is still there.
Hey, these 22 heads,
But the head gasket.
Hey, the head gasket done by a teenager, 15-year-old on your burnout car.
Yeah, but that's a lot less psi.
It was a lot less psi.
Yeah, that's crazy, but I guess we'll try to push that back in.
And try to do one more.
Push that back in, and I think they want to do a burnout.
I want to try to do a little burnout. You know, spicy.
Even though it's like, it's dude, 50 psi. It's got, I don't want to ruin it.
I'm not gonna hold it at 50, but I'll probably try to do let my foot be the tuner and be like 30 psi.
The tuner. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see you do that.
All right, let's let it cool off a little bit and then put it back on the road. How you're supposed to cool down your engine while you're trying to film on your private course?
Yeah.
This is Dennis's genius idea. Use a self-tapper to screw into both pieces of aluminum so that piece doesn't slip out anymore. We're using
Lipstick's in the way.
Oh, lipstick's in the way. We're using the garbage lotto ticket that horrible people keep on throwing on our private course to make sure there's no savings that go into the turbo. So this is what wisdom gets you. Yeah, that ain't going nowhere. Oh, like one more on the other side or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
50 psi easy.
50 psi daily. Alrighty, Dennis. Good job.
Fixed 60 psi.
70. Lowballing. Yo, lowballing the game.
Lowballing the 603. Yeah.
All right. So
Or coupler.
boost coupler is set up, and beautiful sunset. Wow.
Okay, I think you cooled down.
Who's this actor on our private course? Anyway, probably won't add that in, but whatever. All right, Dennis, spin the tires. Oh yeah. You can feel the literal sound in your chest. Man. What? That's the straight soot. Oh my goodness, dude. That's just straight soot. The exhaust is pointing straight down. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Man. Alrighty. Comments, reactions, and
Well, disconnecting the pump, boost was like 25 max and holding it like 22 or whatever.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So totally that fuel, cutting the fuel completely changed the, yeah, but it tried to do third gear.
Oh.
Yeah, it tried to do third gear. It's like, ooh, started dying. So I just let go of the brakes and just went off.
Really?
Sunset.
Wow, that's it? Only 25 pounds?
Yeah, but otherwise, yes, I don't know how fast. I guess it was a lot faster when you drove. So
Yeah.
double the double the boost.
Yeah. You
Otherwise-
want to see something really funny?
What's that?
Look at that spot where you did the burnout.
What's that?
You see that big old black spot?
That's the exhaust.
That's the exhaust. That's straight soot just blowing
Right
a
there,
whole
that
circle.
spot.
Okay.
Anyways, well, that's awesome. Just two things pretty much. You got an injection pump and a turbo, and this car is just a lot of fun. It's definitely don't recommend driving it for a long time or even at all. Pretty much without an intercooler. We just did a couple of little runs to see how it works.
Also, wastegate very much recommended. Don't.
Yeah, wastegate. 50 psi and a HY35. That's a little sketch, but anyways, the car is doing pretty awesome. So the next step now is to, what's your 0 to 60 time, Daniel?
A 0 to 60, fastest 0 to 60 was 6.6 seconds.
6.6 seconds. You said it was spinning half the time.
Yep. It was spinning in like through second gear.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting the drag slicks from the race car, but it kind of doesn't fit in there right now.
Yeah.
It would be rubbing. I don't want to cut those tires. But it'd be a lot faster. It would be a lot faster because half the time spinning 6.6 seconds. That's pretty impressive. But the next upgrade, what we're gonna do now, probably another turbo with the wastegate and an intercooler.
Let's see how much this 603 can handle. Stock 603, untouched in the engine.
I am so surprised that the head gasket's not blowing at 50 psi. That's pretty impressive. Unfortunately, the transmission is still shifting into fourth. It is shifting the best I've ever felt a 7223 shift from first, second to third, but it won't shift to fourth. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
It shifts so good from first. It holds all the gears great, shifts perfectly from first, second to third, but just fourth, like, please. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. God bless you guys. God bless America, and good night.